Good morning. Welcome to my kitchen this Sunday morning. Well, I'm fixing to fix some food that I can share with my family or whoever might be around when it's time to eat. And what am I going to fix this morning? Well, I'm going to put this chicken on the boil and make some chicken and dumplings. I have planned a sweet potato casserole and there's some green beans, and I'll talk about that in a minute. First thing I want to do is take this chicken and put it in a pot of water I've got back here and take it to my stove and start it a boiling. This is already thawed out. Well, let's get that in this pot. Well, get it open. Let me get these right here. And it'll have quite a bit of water in it because I'll need them for the dumplings. And these are chicken thighs. I like to use the chicken thighs because they have enough fat on them that it adds a lot of flavor. You don't have to use these. You can use a whole chicken. You can use the tenders. You can use whatever you want. But I've got chicken thighs. So I'm going to put them in here. When they do get boiled and cooked, which will be a couple of hours, I'll take the meat off of the bone and put it back into the dumplings. But alrighty. Now, gotta wash my hands. I don't like chicken juice on my hands. I'm gonna put that back down there so I get it thrown in the trash. And I'm even gonna use soap. Just my dishwashing soap. You have to be, y'all all know it, but you have to be careful when you're cooking with the raw meat. Don't contaminate everything with the raw meat. But now, I'm going to put about a tablespoon of salt. Let me season this chicken as it boils. That was almost a tablespoon, not quite. And then we're going to put some pepper. Just going to season it. Now, I'm going to take it over there and turn the fire on. Then I'm going to come back and start my sweet potato casserole. Just give me just a second. Now I'm back. Alright, I'm getting my favorite bowl here. Now this here, I'm going to use whose recipe was that? I think this is Ramona's recipe for sweet bacon green beans is what I'm going to do with that. Bacon, melted butter, brown sugar, soy sauce, and garlic powder is going to be that. But here I've got a recipe from my friend Julie. She sent me last year for that contest we did. And it's a sweet potato casserole. So this morning, we're going to put Julie's recipe in here. Let me think. And we're going to use a large can of sweet potatoes. I'm going to open it and I'm going to drain it. Because I'm sure it's got too much liquid in it. I don't have an electric can opener, but I don't want one. Everything takes up too much room on the counter. So I'm just going to use my hand can opener whenever I do anything. I'm going to drain them. They look and smell good. Let's see. 2 cups of cooked sweet potatoes mashed, or use a large can. There, I'm going to put those in there. Let's move this right back there. I don't think I need that anymore. Now we're going to put a half a cup of sugar, but let's see, what do we want to put first? I put that in the microwave and it's only half melted. Let's put it back in there for a few more seconds. But while we're microwaving that butter so it's melty, we'll go ahead and put this sugar in here. Add the sugar, which is a half of a cup. Half of a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to measure that in my hand. Teaspoon of vanilla. Let me see. Where did Rita put her vanilla? Where did I put it this time? Y'all know me. I never put anything back in the same place twice. And I use it all the time. And my bottle of vanilla is this big. I found it. Where are you? Where in the world did I put that? Found it. I found it. There's my vanilla. Let's give it another shake. And a teaspoon. You know, I usually don't do this, but I'm going to measure it right there. We'll call that a teaspoon. I usually just dump it in there, don't I? Alright, let's see about this. Oh my. It's melted this time. Looky there. That worked this time. Come on, fall off there. Hurry, hurry, they're waiting. Now, clean that up in a minute too. What do I want to... Well, I'm just going to use this fork and mix that. We're going to need 2 eggs, but let me get this mixed up. 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of flour. My mixer's over there, but I think this will be okay. Oh no. I'm going to borrow a little bit of that flour. I'll have to put that back in there for the topping. And yes, I have decided I think it needs the mixer. Now where did where'd the beaters go? Julie, I'm trying to get this recipe right. Let me get some eggs now. I meant to start this all prepared, but I didn't do it. Let me break these eggs in here. These are farm fresh eggs, and every once in a while I find one that I don't really want to use. There's 1 egg. There's 2 eggs. Now let me plug up this mixer. I got an extension cord here. See, I was prepared with that part, wasn't I? Now we're going to blend that. And she don't have any cinnamon or spices in it. I think I've got all the ingredients. Push that down. That looks good to me. That'll be just fine. Let me move you over there. Now we're going to put it into a casserole dish. Now I think this one's too big, but guess what? I had a birthday recently, and my kids, my son and his family got me some new casserole dishes. That's one of them, but that one's too big, so we won't use that one. Let's see. This is another one. What do you think? Yeah, I think we'll use this one. I think it looks just about the right size. We'll try it anyway. That way I'll know next time. Let's see. Gonna grease it. We'll just give it a good spray with this Pam here. I got a whiff of that. That's not good. Well, I was kind of proud of my new casserole dishes because I think they're pretty. They got the farm theme. I think the last one, there's one more smaller one. I think it has a duck on it. Now, I'm going to set that right there because we got to make this topping that goes on it. Let's move that. I've got some dishes to wash, don't I? Now we're going to take, mix together a cup of chopped pecans. Got a cup of pecans. I've got a cup of brown sugar. And I took some of that flour. Let me replace that flour that I borrowed. And there's a third of a cup of flour. Well, I'm going to do this a little bit more too. You ever run out of room in your kitchen when you're doing things? I've got a pretty good sized kitchen. Not a big one, but I still run out of counter space and room to do stuff. I'm going to mix this up while that butter gets a little bit more. Got my chicken boiling. I'll start them green beans. Alright, let's check this. Now, I'm going to put that in there. Put a little bit at a time. Stir it around. Could have chopped my pecans just a little bit better than I did. That dry part's getting a little more moist. And we could have just put marshmallows on it, but we didn't. We're going to put this pecan brown sugar topping. Now we'll sprinkle that on there. I'll just use this. I think I'll use this little cup here. Well, no, I'm going to use my fingers. So I can get it more where I want it. That's going to be so good after a while. Put a little bit more on that side. And I preheated the oven to 350 and I'm going to bake it for about 35 minutes. Yeah, let's put it right there. Let me rinse my hands. Alrighty, I'm going to put that in the oven and then I'm going to clean up some of this mess and I'll be back in about 35 minutes. See you then. Well, I just took it out of the oven. Let me hold it up close so you can see it. Move my coffee cup out of the way. I'll hold it a little closer so you can see it. Well, it was baking. I've been doing some other stuff, but look at that. It looks so good. It's almost too hot for me to take a bite. But if I blow on it, maybe I could get just one little bite. Let me blow on it because it's hot. Thank you, Julie, for sending the recipe. And look at all these others. I thank all you guys for sending these recipes. And maybe I'll get to them someday. I'm trying. I'm already behind because you sent them to me a year ago. And I'm probably missing out on all these good recipes because I'm lagging behind on getting them done. I gotta take one bite as soon as it gets cool enough for me to. They're hot. My husband's getting a phone call. Did y'all hear that? There it is. It's good. I'll see all y'all later. Bye for now. You gotta try Julie's sweet potato casserole. And I know there's some more that y'all sent. And if I ever get them organized, I have to make another sweet potato casserole. But this time, let me hold that up there. This time it was Julie. It was Julie that said this one. Alright, see y'all later. Bye for now.